Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Standard Grind. And today, we're going to be doing actually the modern grind, but with some standard updates in the beginning. So first off, huge weekend. We played the 10K in modern. We went 3 and 5, and then we went 2 and 5 today with standard. And that's how it goes sometimes. I'll go over the list that I played on FlexSlot. Let's get that pulled up real quick. But first off, I just want to say I really appreciate y'all watching. If you enjoy Goblin's content, if you enjoy listening to me ramble, hit that like and subscribe. Easiest way to support the channel, and it's free. If you want to do more to support the channel, hit that memberships tab. $1 a month gets you your name read out on every stream. Started off Alpha Ronin, Tim's Top Decks, Elias Sutter, the Darth Newt, ADDY100K, and Jared Munsterman. Appreciate all of you beautiful members for supporting the channel. Help me go to these big tournaments, making the channel what it is today. Yeah, thank you all just so much for watching. It means the world to me. So let's share my screen. Go to flexslot.gg. It was a great weekend. NRG Chicagoland's always a great time. Sunday was Mother's Day. Today was Mother's Day, and yeah, so it was a good way to start my morning. Playing Magic, then coming home and spending time with my mom. Went to dinner with her last night. This is the list that we ended up playing. Make sure I'm sharing my screen. Perfect. So Landon is one of the Goblin players who qualified. He actually is the only Goblins player to qualify for the regional championship. I met him in Minneapolis last weekend, and this was very similar to the list that he ran. There were some cards that I missed. I wasn't able to put in the deck. I didn't have any War Leaders calls, so I played Squee instead. I wasn't able to find. I think that was it. It was War Leader's Call. There was one other sideboard card I couldn't find, so we were playing extra copies of Sunspan Links. And yeah, I think overall, this is a great list. The issue that I ran into is Frontline Rush is just a little bit too. I don't want to say slow. Slow is the wrong word, but I found that in my experience, I really was wishing that I would have Lightning Helix. So I kind of want to test this real quick. Not Helix. So if we go one Lightning Helix and go for 4 Lightning Helix, I was just staring at them a lot, wishing that they were removal, and they could definitely be removal. So let's see. If we make it 4 Lightning Helix, I also was really stuck on lands today, so we can do a couple things to help that. We can trim on a Squee, put that into the Cranko, and then maybe we go trim. Let's put a. Do we play the full 4 Helix? Probably. I kind of like the idea of playing the Squeeze in the sideboard with the Deface Gallery, but that was the other thing that I was missing today was my Deface Galleries weren't in the main, and there felt like a lot of situations where I wanted them to be in the main, but in the aggressive matchups, you don't really like Deface Gallery because unless you're winning the race, it doesn't help you when you're behind. Lightning Helix is a great card from behind, so maybe we trim the Squee, and then we go add another land, second Soulstone maybe. I was really having to mulligan a lot today because I wasn't able to cast my spells when I needed to. Maybe instead of Soulstone, we add another mountain so that our verges are online. So that's 21, that's still 61. The rest of this looks good. I mean, I kind of want to try it like this. I think Screaming Nemesis is okay. Being able to board into 3 Sunspine Links, a Squee, 2 Nemesis, 2 Deface Gallery, 2 Chandra is really good because we can cut our torches. If we want to, we can shave on some of our 1s and 2s that died at temporary lockdown. But yeah, overall, if I had to run it back, I'd probably run something like this. Lightning Helix, really good. Deface Gallery, really good. Interesting. I wonder if we could go 3 Helix just to get it down to 60 cards. and then like post side. I mean, I kind of like this. So if we do it like this, we export this list. Let's try a couple games on Arena, and then we're going to jump into the modern grind. I just wanted to update this list and then try it out to see if it works better or worse than what we've been doing. So if we go, oh, no, decks, import. Oh, sure. It doesn't like, Arena doesn't like it when I put defaced gallery in the deck. So we'll do this. Copy to clipboard, paste. And then I go back here and I just add them back to the sideboard. 2 in the side. Paste. Gallery. So if we try it like this, go to 9. Probably missing a lot of lands, if I had to guess. Yeah. Verges specifically, and then nothing really even in the sideboard. So let's see if we have packs. Cancel packs, save and exit. Yes. Oh, 1 pack to get this 1 rare. Okay, now I go back to the decks. Maybe. Really appreciate y'all. You know, your patience and everything means the world to me. So let's craft it. Finish the deck. All right, so this is the entire deck. Now we go to the sideboard for defaced. Change deck layout, go to the sideboard, 1, 2, and run it like that. Probably going to play like 2 or 3 games, just to check it out, see if this list feels a little bit better. So ranked, best of 3, standard, play. And then we'll be jamming the modern grind for a while because I'm having more fun with modern right now. I think that, you know, modern's my baby. I love the modern grind, but gotta feed the standard the standard goblins. Let them cook. Okay, the fish won. Got my cough drops because I'm recovering from being sick. All right, take the play. Already much better. I think almost all of my 7s today were 1 land hands that I had to mulligan to 6s. So this already feels better just playing 23 lands. 23 lands and 60 cards. And this is why it's so important to hit all your land drops in this deck, is because we're trying to cast a 3-on-3 and a 4-on-4. So I don't really think that we can play under 23 lands. Looking for removal. Sure. I think we're just going to do it while they're tapped out to be safe. Then we can, if we draw another land, go off next turn with the Horde Mat or with the Howl Squad and the Stadium Headliner. Let's get the Lord down. So worst case scenario, if we don't draw a land next turn, we just play this Headliner and push. Sure. Torch the untapped Lord, attack for 2. That's best case scenario. I've said this before. I think the best place you want to be with this deck is putting them on the back foot. You want to race the Quarry Steel Cutter. It feels really oppressive when you're not racing it. But when you're racing it, you're like, ah, yes. It's a different deck. Because they're going to put me to low, but then I'm going to kill them. If opponent has the Monstrous Rage, I think they're still short. I lose to like Burst Lightning Monstrous Rage. Or just double Monstrous Rage. Maybe they have Torch and they're thinking about attacking and then sacrificing something, but this 4/5 is just huge. No blocks. Show me double Monstrous Rage. Burst Lightning's good. Oh, Lightning Helix is huge here. We can go Other Lord. Go to combat. Swing out. Woo! Yeah. No, that felt really good. Okay, so let's do that again, but I think that we bring the Shelter by Ghost, the Abrade, and the Obliterating Bolt. The rest of these for control. Against control, we want to cut. See, usually I was cutting my frontline rushes, but Lightning Helix is actually good in this spot. Trim a Krenko, trim a Howl Squad, trim a Sear Slicer, trim a Bastronaut. Just because we're on the draw, we're not going to be the aggressor, so our aggressive cards just do less. Rather bring in removal, and trimming our whole suite of four ofs allows us to remain pretty much the same game plan as game one, but with added interaction. So I really enjoy trimming when you don't have something specific that you want to cut. So like usually against red, you would cut like your deface galleries or something that doesn't do anything. But in this matchup specifically, we don't have any of those. The deface galleries are already on the side. And Lightning Helix is amazing. I mean, I have a torch. A torch in a dream. I want to save this for a slick shot. So I'll just present the creatures, allow them to use their removal. This is the best sequence for me. Before blocks, sack the token to exile or to bargain away the Drake Catcher, and I'll put a land at the bottom. Pass it over. Mm-hmm. That's an amazing draw. I think I like tap out for the Howl Squad this turn so that we can play double Lord next turn. Also, it turns on our engines the fastest. Hey! Appreciate you dropping in, Alex. How you doing, bro? We don't need the Pioneer showcases. No, not yet, but I'm super excited to do some brewing for Pioneer now that it's on Arena. I love Pioneer, and we don't have my entire Goblins deck on, but I'm super excited to try things. So yeah, I'll jump on. I'll try that soon. Maybe not today, but starting Monday. Excuse me. I'll try to get a segment going, just dedicated for Pioneer. Burst Lightning, my headliner. Pump it up. Flood Maw, my Howl Squad. Yep. Pump it up. Best draw. Not even close. I wonder if we played a mountain last turn, because if we did, we should have not done that. What can we do? We can go Lord, Sear Slicer. No, we can't because we have a tap land. We can redeploy the Shelter by Ghosts. I kind of like redeploy Shelter. Let's target this, and then we target this, and then we swing in for damages. Now they have to have another removal spell. Mm-hmm. Talent, yeah. No effects. Burst Lightning in my face. Okay, so they're saying we're gonna race. I like that. I'm down for a race. Lord. Attack for 3, put myself to 6. I get a blocker if I play Sear Slicer. Kind of like that more. I mean, I go to 7, but I don't get another blocker. This generates the most bodies, so let's do this. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, shout out to the one guy from the RC who was playing Goblins. I got to meet him. I always talk to him on Discord, in the Goblins Discord, and I got to meet him in person, shake his hand, and he was playing Boros. I was really impressed by his list. I messed with the numbers. I played it today. I went 2-5, but I'm switching things up and experimenting. And of course, you know, I didn't do as well as he did because we're different people. But I'm messing with the list. I really like the idea, though. The opportunity for greatness is there for sure. Is there a way that I can not lose to Monstrous Rage? I don't think I can. I think I died to Monstrous Rage no matter what. It's 5 if they do it there. Oh, Burst Lightning, my lord? Sure. Land's gone. Scamp is good though. I can play another Lord. Guess I can play Howl Squad. If we go Howl Squad into Scamp, then I attack with this one and that one and this one. And then I sack the Scamp to shoot the Prowess token. I mean, I'm going to throw this Swiss Bear in front no matter what I do. Sleight of hand's fine. That's Monstrous Rage for sure. Just by how fast they picked it. No Monstrous Rage in the bin. Oh, Slick Shot. I'm not dead. Opponent, what are you doing? That's not a Monstrous Rage at all. Lord. Howl Squad. Combat. Attack. Shrug. I don't know what happened. GG's, opponent. Well played. Yeah. Sheltered by Ghosts, a messed up magic card. Allowed us to just stay alive that game. Probably gained us like 10, 12 life. Yeah, I had fun. They're playing Cutter. Of course I'm having fun. Right? Isn't that the play pattern? Your opponent plays Cutter and you just enjoy the game? All right, let's do it again. I mean, I really liked the feel of Lightning Helix. We didn't cast it that game, but if we needed to, we could have, or the game one, we could have cast it and killed their thing in game life. I really like Frontline Rush because it does stupid things with goblins, but I think that Lightning Helix is just better in the meta right now. Which is crazy to say. But being able to go Lightning Helix your 1-drop or Lightning Helix your face is all very relevant. And it kills Screaming Nemesis. It kills Screaming Nemesis, and if they bolt our face, it just is net neutral because we already gained 3. All right. We get to test. So turn 1 Mountain because Verge does not tap for red on 1. Tap Elegant Parlor. Okay, now we play Verge. I kind of like slamming a Lord here. They're going to have temporary lockdown or split up, but I think that, you know, if we just go Lord into Howl Squad heavy, we're probably in pretty good shape. Yep. So now they're holding up Counterspell or Lightning Helix. I think I like going Howl Squad. They don't have a Counterspell. Swing out. They're going to try to split up or temporary lockdown. They just concede? That's not how that's supposed to go, okay? So it could be Jeskai Oculus or Jeskai Control. I think they both play the same set of lands. They conceded onto... I think Oculus has more cards that they can cast off of too. So let's add all of our control cards. Cut the torches. Sheltered is decent. It's not the greatest though. Helix is also not the greatest really. Krenko's decent, but we can trim 1. And I think the Sheltereds are not good here. Keep the Krenko. Just run it like that. Sheltered's a good answer to some stuff, but I think that really we just want to be applying pressure every turn. I could be wrong. It's a good answer for Authority of the Consoles and Temporary Lockdown. If we have a Howl Squad heavy and they have a Temporary Lockdown with some creatures under it, and we go Sheltered by Ghosts on our Howl Squad heavy, then the Krenko, or all their creatures come back with, all our creatures come back with haste. 4 Krenko seems aggressive. Of course. I appreciate the hell out of that. Thank you, Alex. Yeah. I gotta be aggressive. It's in my nature. Keep bottom probably scamp. I guess we could bottom the 3-drop, but then we just straight up lose 2 temporary lockdown. We don't know what they're playing, so. It is control, it looks like. Get the stadium headliner in there. Oh. This is why it's really important to have a Sunspine links, because it stops their life gain from authority, which is crazy. Okay, Thundering Falls turns on their Verge. Well, I mean, if we can just go Lord into Lord, I think we're in pretty good shape. So they go to 23, but then they take 3, go back to 20. I feel like this is a bad spot. We have to protect this Lord, because this is how we're going to push through this authority. Stock up's good. I don't mind stock up. They're definitely grabbing a board wipe for next turn. I think if they have lockdown... Let's go to combat first. Back to 21, down to 17. They'll play a Seer Slicer. We do have 0 answers to a temporary lockdown, though, which is pretty sad. Although, if they don't have another white source, we can push for a lot of damage next turn, playing a second Lord. There is the second white source, though, and the lockdown. We did protect our Lord, though, by not playing everything. Howl Squad's a really good follow-up, because they no longer have their authority. So I can start really, punching in. Upgrade's good. I hope you guys can't hear the yelling. Yeah, I don't know. It's a damn good question, Alex. I have the same questions in my head too. Let's play another Howl Squad heavy. If I have another land, I can attack for 1 billion next turn. All right, we'll play our Lord. Play the Scamp. Combat attack for 4. And we're back. Okay. I don't know what happened, but something happened. There's a Cranko. Let's go to combat. Not this one, please. Chump the Scamp so that I can't throw it at them. Wait, mystical teaches? Whoa! This is really cool. And then they grabbed a Get Lost so they can hit my Lord. I think we're going to slam the Stadium Headliner. Do they have a sweeper? They just have a Helix. I'll pass the turn. I can do some interesting stuff here. If they go board wipe, I can sack the Headliner to shoot my own Lord. Gives me an extra 2 death triggers. But I think that there's going to be a land on top. Oh, wait, it's Mystical Teachings deck? Yeah, I don't know what's happening. This looks pretty cool, though. Rediscover the way. Look at the top 3. Put 1 in your hand, the rest in the bottom in any order. Day of Judgment. I'll take all those death triggers. Hell yeah. Gladly. Scamp goes to your face. All right. At the end of all this, I need there to be a land on top. Okay. Well, okay. That's fine. I think we just go Bastronaut. I mean, Howl Squad will give all of my tokens haste. They can get lost whatever I do. So I think the Squeeze is the most resilient threat to get because it doesn't get exiled by the get lost. Put them as 6. Those are gone. If the Sunspine Lynx resolves, they just die. Yeah, we were testing a Squee in the main, a Squee in the sideboard today. That Landon told me to do. In the, in certain matchups, you cut them. I think Helix lets them survive, actually, which is crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4. So one more turn. I think we're just gonna play this and pass. We drew all of our 4-drops. We just need one more land. Blockers, damage. I think if I see one more lightning, he looks in pretty bad shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need to push 1 point of damage. So we'll go to combat first. Swing out. And now play links. Counterspell. Trigger Tashana's. Tidebinder, please. Tashana's. I mean, a lightning helix on the stack would have worked, but now that it's in play, it won't. Yeah, this lockdown. Jeskai Revelation. Wait, what? Wait, what? What just happened? Okay, so my opponent, Jeskai Revelation, gained life, but they couldn't because they were going to kill the Sunspine Lynx. This is so cool. And now they get to temporary lockdown again, take all my dudes. Wow. I thought for sure that Sunspine Lynx would win the game, but they did something sweet. I'm in danger. I think they might have this one now. They have 2 blockers. I said another Lynx wins it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are they going to do the same thing? Are they going to get lost their triggers? Oh my god. Oh, thanks, back to back off the top. That was so cool. Okay. One more match, and then we're going to go over to Modern. That's so cool. Well, if you enjoy that, if you enjoy goblins, hit that like and subscribe. Easiest way to support the channel, and it's free. You got to get my ad read in there eventually. All right. And then we do it again. I mean, this deck feels really good. The changes we made, I think, were very, very helpful, very important. Lightning Helix feels really good right now. So I'm going to adapt this to my paper list after tonight. Because I have all the cards. It's just like how to move them around and stuff. So. We're playing against the Geezer Man. The old Ulamog themselves. All right, Prowess. Do your worst. Oh, is it just Guy Oculus? We might be in danger. Kapow, kapow. Oh, wait. Thank you for telling me. Let me close a bunch of these tabs. Maybe that's part of it. Let me check things. Double check that nothing else is open. I see it. You're right. So if I go make sure I'm not on the Wi-Fi, it still looks pretty bad. I'm just gonna wait a second. This is sometimes how my Wi-Fi is, honestly. I live on a farm, so it's not the greatest. Does this look better? I don't think so. It's Torch again. Save 3 damage removal spell for. Yeah, it's still really bad. I'm gonna see if I can turn my hotspot. The issue is if I turn on my hotspot, it might stop the stream. Let me see if I can get my personal hotspot up and running. Pitch to land. I'm gonna Helix this on principle. Is it a little better now? I know it still doesn't look the greatest. Sometimes when, we all share one hotspot in my house, I can't believe I didn't play this land. That's going to lose us this game. Let's get the house squad down first. Yeah. Schmack, schmack. Got better. Lands. Yeah. Definitely can sequence these inspiring vantages a lot better. Not used to playing with fast lands. It's been a while. So they're getting helping hand back another Oculus here, or another FOMO here. Okay, 2/2/3s is decent. They're pitching a lot of lands, so play this tap land, play this Krenko, tap this Krenko, combat all except this. And this is why I like our Oculus matchup. If my opponent is just trying to do like something dumb, we are also doing something dumb. We are just doing something that could possibly be potentially dumber. No blocks. You have a monstrous rage. Or at least a torch or a burst lightning. Mm-hmm. And if I block, they don't have to sacrifice one of their FOMOs. If I don't block, then they have to sacrifice one of them to take it out, so it's worth it. No cards in hand. Opponent, you have died. Apologies. I'll send flowers to your family. GG's. All right. Against Oculus, Lynx is pretty decent because it domes them. Sheltered by Ghost is also really good because it takes Oculus. I don't think any of these. I mean, Screaming Nemesis is good because it can't really block it. Obliterating Bolt's decent. The worst cards in this matchup are Removal was really good that game. So let's go trim a Bastronaut, trim a Seer Slicer, trim his Howl Squad, trim Krenko. And then we'll say that out of all my removal, Helix is probably the worst. I mean, it hits everything, but it's 2 mana. We don't have to sacrifice anything, so that's something. We could go 2-2 split with Torch. Try it like that in case we don't want to cut everything. All right. Last match, and then we're going to do some Modern. Modern Land Destruction, the name of the game. Okay, turn 1 Surveil. We'll return 1 Bastronaut. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Interesting choice. I'll Helix this for sure. Not as much damage off the bat, but worth it in the long run. That's really good. Can I have a Shelter by Ghosts, please? Sometimes you ask please and it doesn't happen. That's fine. Oh, it is Vigilance? Oh, I'm so effed. Profs, did it work? Did its work? Get out of here. We'll just attack with the Menace guy. Okay. Pitch another Glacial Dragon Hunt. Okay. Oh, this is so good. Okay, Torch. Okay. Little late to the party, boy. Boyo. I guess I'm not literally dead. But I'm pretty dead. Now I am literally dead because I get to harmonize for 6 mana. Let them do the thing. Give them the catharsis of killing me with combat damage. Hell yeah. It's weird not having Leyline in the Void here, but it is what it is. I think Lightning Helix is better in this matchup because of the reasons that we saw. So let's do that. Try it like this. Yeah. Lord. Mm-hmm. Death trigger. Kind of what I wanted to see. So, Bastronaut. Hold up Lightning Helix. I'm trying, Alex. We'll learn eventually. Trigger's fine. I think I have Lightning Helix at Tersa here. I guess we can hit the FOMO and then exile the Tersa on our turn. Do we play the Stadium Headliner? Probably. It's more removal in the future. Rev up to second speed and pass. Yep, help him band back the flyer. So now they can go profs, put 2 counters on it. Profs put 3 counters on it. I think it's the most helpful if I go 1, 2, 3. Can only deal 3. 3 at the most. This forces them to tap their Steam Core Scholar at least. I mean, I like Screaming Nemesis here. And Scamp. And go swinging. I do lose to Shelter by Ghosts here. Really appreciate y'all jumping in. If you enjoy Goblin's content, like and subscribe. Easiest way to support the channel, and it's free. Better now. Much better. This past week was insane. I think I've been fighting off like a nasal infection or something for a long time. I've been feeling it in my ears for like a couple weeks now, and I just got really sick on Wednesday and was fighting through it the last 3 damage to the face. Just been fighting through it for the last like 5 days, which is crazy. But you know, went to the doctor or the immediate care, and they told me I was good to go back to work. So, interesting. But yeah, feeling much better now. Hot showers. I appreciate the hell out of that. That means a lot. Thank you. I guess if I wanted to kill the Steam Core Scholar, I should have done that. They would still be at 13, but I feel like I can pressure their life total pretty easily as long as I don't die in the air. Oh, baby. Well, I guess this is how it feels when I do it to people, so I can't get frustrated. Respect, opponent, respect. Well played. It's a hell of a way to finish a game for sure. Okay. And then I'll slam. My lord. And pass it over. very much so die in the air. Mm-hmm. We're definitely not attacking. Oh! Go to 1. Sheltered by Ghost, my lord. Nothing's gonna die. Good game. Well played. Very well played. Give them the catharsis of winning through combat damage. The best feeling in Magic. Good game. Really well played, opponent.